All right, so today is the 22nd of August, which is a Monday, week 3, day 1 at Barton. This weekend was it was wonderful but rough. I found out my aunt died. Uh, we weren't necessarily close, but being around my family brings up a lot of emotions and a lot of insecurity sometimes. So that's going to be interesting. I'm also I am going to miss her. I'm used to seeing her on a regular basis. Um, so that definitely did something to today. Um, I knew I was emotionally raw when I got to school. I woke up an hour late, so pretty much just, showered and ran out the door. And I grabbed the first thing I could. I saw that I had a stain on my pants when I got in the bathroom to change clothes, um, and I almost had a breakdown. So I knew my emotions were raw from day one, from moment one. But nonetheless, the class, and I told Miss Laney, because we're working close quarters, so I did share with her. And interestingly enough, the class started out real slow. It was a very painful do now. Um, and I feel like not because of my emotions, but because we just all started really, really slow today. Um, they seemed completely out of it. Uh, and Miss Lane did an interesting thing. She had them get up and do stretches, um, to kind of wake themselves up. And it's interesting because I feel like you could have either chastised the children for not being on point, um, or do something that gets at it without getting at it, which I thought was interesting, doing the stretches and stuff. Um, they're much better at breakfast. Pretty much ended on time today, 9:20. By 9:20, all the trash needs to be collected and then put out. That happened. Um, uh, Trying to see. I mean, I don't know. You know, I did finish the book, The Junkyard Wonders, and we went through the death of Jody. It did precipitate a fairly rich discussion around death. All of the children have experienced death, and they all shared. I was going to not ask them to share, and I was actually going to encourage them to journal about it, but they seemed like they really wanted to talk about it, and I took the opportunity to talk about it. And Miss Laney allowed for the time. It took an extra 20 minutes out of the day. Um, Sometimes I feel uncomfortable about that. Well, no, 10 minutes, an extra 10 minutes out of the day. Sometimes I do feel uncomfortable about that. But um, I was grateful to have the chance, and the kids seemed grateful to be able to talk about it. They were all very shook about it. We can talk more about it later. Um, I did try something new. I tried the stopwatch today with the boys in the bathroom. They took 3 minutes and 6 seconds, which makes me wonder if they actually used the bathroom or not. But what I did notice was it was such a fluid process, right? They were in, they were out. They were in, they were out. Even the second time, they did it in 4.5 minutes. But 4.5 minutes is still much quicker than it normally goes. So I'm going to continue to do that. I told Miss Laney that today I was just going to kind of pilot it, but I did do it before talking to her. I feel like I should have done it after talking to her. We started Lead 21 today. Um, Nothing really to say there. Um, I know um, today was kind of a rough day emotionally. Not just because my aunt died, but um, yesterday I did have a breakdown, and part of the breakdown was the fact that I am already counting down the days to the end of the school year, um, which is 169 days away. I mean, that's a lot. I usually don't start the kind of countdown until spring, and typically it's really for the benefit of the kids, although I am looking forward to summer break. um, But I've definitely been, this weekend everything kind of imploded on me, and I definitely felt a lot of emotions. And this would have been a day that I would have tried to take off, um, just needing some personal time. Although I'm glad I didn't. Um, yeah, it was hard. It was hard to come home knowing that I would have to go into the school today. Um, I don't know. Um, I don't know. Um, Still kind of unpacking it. Talking to my friend about what's going through my mind and what am I thinking, what am I feeling. But it was a lot. Um, Crying and pain and sharing of my heart, being very discouraged. Um, it was very emotional. Uh, but yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Unless you see this Tuesday morning, then I'll see you later. Signing off.